We're taking another look at the 2024 recruiting class, and we're shining a spotlight on four-star running back prospect Dilin Jones, who signed with the Wisconsin Badgers. We're going to watch the highlights. We're going to take a look at the 24/7 Sports player profile page. But before we do all that, you need to click that subscribe button because we're covering this 2024 recruiting class every single day this offseason, player by player. And you need to know what these players are doing and what they look like so when they start making plays for your team. Also, here's his 24/7 Sports player profile page. If you're here for just the highlights, just fast forward a few minutes. He's a four-star prospect in their rankings and in the composite. Ranked 13th among running backs in the composite. 10th in their initial rankings. Listed at 5'11", 180. Probably a bit thicker by now because that's an older listing. Signed on National Signing Day with Wisconsin. Received 31 offers. That's a ton of offers, especially for the running back position. That means college football wanted him. The market was hot for him. Everybody wanted to submit an offer for him. Usually 30 or more, very good. 40 is elite. 20 is good. 31's very solid, rock solid. That's saying, hey, he's a good prospect. They're saying all these programs wanted him to play. All these programs submitted an offer because they thought he was good at football. That being said, he's a good prospect. They got him projected to be a day 3 draft pick. Plays at the running back position. Even if you have a good career, you might be headed that way due to the nature of the NFL and how they value running backs. That doesn't mean he can't be productive at the NFL level, and it doesn't mean he's a bad player. Has the combination of size and speed to be a high-level running back at a major college program, rushed for more than 1,300 yards and 18 touchdowns in one of the toughest conferences in the nation. Verified 5'11", 185 pounds with the ability to add size and strength to his frame. Can get up to 210 easy at the college level. Speed markers in the 4.6s, but is quick to accelerate and has good change of direction. Wrestled at 175. So that means he's going to be very assertive at the point of contact. He's going to have good footwork. He's also going to have a good gas tank as well because he wrestles. So there's a lot of good things with that. That's going to tell us a lot about him. Guys who wrestle also have good contact balance. So you're going to watch him peel off blocks. Definitely, since that got noted. Also, you're going to see good size-adjusted athleticism here. A guy that's going to be very bursty from the line of scrimmage to the linebackers. And then after that, we'll take a look at the top end speed. When you're running at the 4.6s here, they like to look at the markers from the 100-meter times, your 40 times to gauge speed. I like to use the tape. Are you pulling away or are you not? Typically, these guys are a little bit faster than their numbers when they're posted lower than what the scouts like. That being said, we'll just take a look at the tape and see what's going on under the hood. But the timeline here, he's locked on with Wisconsin, and he's a top-level running back. He's a 4-star here, going over to On3. He's a 4-star with all the recruiting sites, which is a good sign. On3 has him ranked 14th. Rivals has him ranked 14th. 24/7 Sports has him at 10. ESPN has him at 10. 6 foot 190 is what they got him listed at. So we got room for growth there with that frame. Other schools looking at him, West Virginia, Maryland, Penn State. Again, we're signed with Wisconsin, so we're going to take a look at those highlights, see what he's working with. And we have 9 minutes and 16 seconds here of tape. Let me know what you think in the comments below, but we're going to get started here. Number 7. Good burst, like I said. See him pull away a bit. That's good. Just everything for size, too. He's got good thickness on the legs. Taller running back, has good bend. Good contact balance, like I said, with that wrestling background. You just see indicators from player to player and how they write things, and you can develop a pattern, and then you see it on tape, and it happens. I don't know why, but you just do. I think that's some indicators that he's got more speed than what they're saying, but I want a bigger sample. I mean, he's pulling away. That's good enough for me. And he's got size, thickness. Honestly, he looks like a Wisconsin running back. Physical guy, finds the hole quick, gets through the hole quick. Look at that. Selling the movement. Selling where he's going. Very patient. Can get low too. We're going to stretch this play out. Watch the blocks. Kick it out. Get over the goal line. Hit that hole. We're scoring. We're scoring. I think Wisconsin's getting a good running back. He's low. Low at the point of contact. Good burst there into the second level. Now we're rolling. We're dragging guys. Good burst there. Good burst. Good contact bounce. Like I said, the wrestling background will give you indicators. The wrestling background will give you good indicators. Basketball background will give you different indicators. Looking at track times. Boom. Good feet. Good dead leg. Hitting it to the outside. You have to note, too, if you see a part of his tape where he looks a little slower, you have to realize that he was just chaining together moves. When he gets that top end, he can pull away. He moves well for size. I can definitely say that. He moves laterally. Very good for size. I like the thickness in the lower half there. Look at that pop off the step there, spin out. I'm going to follow these blocks. He's going right here. Here we go. Oh, there's the hole. Boom. Hits it quick. Dead legs right into that. He can get low, too. Remember, On Three has him listed at 6 foot. Definitely looks like a taller running back. And he's getting low at the point of contact. There's some speed. Feels like it was a little bit sped up. You got him get through the hole. Look at him sell that. Went towards the midline of that DB and cut it back out. Just very, very brief. But just enough to sell it. Not overdoing it. Look at him pull away here. See him pull away there? You got speed. That's what I said. You look at what the scouts say, and when they say, they look at the verified times, they lean on those a lot. And the thing about the verified times is I've covered prospects here that ran like 10 sex 100s, and then they came on the field, and you saw the tape. It did not translate at all. And they looked like a guy that probably were in the 11s when they were playing football. And then you get guys who post not so good times, run 40s and 100s, and they're on the field and they're running past everybody. The thing is, for like a 40, you got to train for that to get those top tier times. You got to train for that. He trains for football and wrestling. Look at that balance, the contact balance on that play and the stiff arm. And when he wasn't training for football, he was training for wrestling. He wasn't training for track. He's not out here trying to be the best at exercising. That's how you get those numbers that the scouts don't like on their scouting reports. But he's got pull away speed. We got some size. We got a little bit of everything here. We got good blocking. Look at him ride him out too, following the momentum. Not trying to force the block. Get a little dump truck back there. Hits that hole. There we go. Good cut back to the inside. Now we're going to pull away. Remember, this is one of the best conferences in high school football in the nation. So it's not like he's playing against jabronis. He moves laterally very well. Pull away. Pull away. We're pulling away from DBs. He's got a good kick at the top end. Here we go again. He looks like a Wisconsin running back. He's going to be blowing up soon. He's going to be blowing up soon at the college level. Definitely, for sure. He's going to be doing some things. Hits that hole. Look at the balance. Look at that. That's a running back built for Big Ten football in the cold weather. He's going to get a ton of carries. I'd be very surprised if he's not getting work at the college level, at the Power 5 level with Wisconsin. I'll be very surprised. It's that hole, finds the crease. There's a little dead leg there. Now we're hitting that top end. Now we're pulling away. You see that? He's pulling away from that guy. And then you got to realize they slow up from like the 5 to the goal line because they know they have it. They're trying not to get injured, trying to stop suddenly in the end zone. Backfield, find the hole, find the crease, blows through a guy. I covered him once in December. Went over the highlights. He pops out more to me now. But I imagine he popped out well to me back then too. We'll probably go over him again in the summer. I like going over, especially running backs and wide receivers multiple times. A lot of people watch me for fantasy football. Dynasty Devy, campus to Canton. So I'll cover wide receivers and running backs a lot, quarterbacks. I'll give them multiple videos. Hits that hole. I love the dead leg. I love the dead leg there. I love the frame and the dead leg. I love the contact balance. I think he might have... I have to go and watch running back for running back, like, all in the same day. But just going over just the Rolodex in my mind, I think he has the best contact balance in the class. By a good margin. By a good margin. I could have guessed that by just reading the scouting report and just seeing the part that he wrestled at 175. If you stack that too with them stating that this is one of the best conferences in high school football, that means the wrestling conferences has to be up there as well. At least no slouches. Very aggressive, assertive player. I'll say this. When you read a scouting report, you can guess certain things in the scouting report that they're not saying, but they're actually saying, and you can get more out of it. I think that's the value I lend to you guys. But when I see him, I see a guy with amazing contact balance. Like, you hit him, or you get multiple guys trying to bring him down, he can spin out of that. He's going to keep his feet. He moves laterally very well. Maybe some of the best feet of all the running backs in this class. He's got good bursts. He's got good power. He's got good size, and he's got a frame where he can add more strength because he's a little bit taller too. And the top end speed's there. It's there. You can pull away. He looks like a Wisconsin running back. What we've seen throughout all these years, a thicker running back who's got some explosiveness, who sees the hole, gets to the hole, and gets through it, and next thing you know, it's a long gain. We're going to see him do this at the Big Ten level. We're going to see this sooner than later. You need to keep an eye on him this year and next year. It's going to happen soon. It's going to happen soon. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. I want to thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.